Greetings, Earthlings, aliens, and other miscellaneous life forms, and welcome to Planet Moonstar. I, of course, am Moonstar. Now, today, folks, I would like to go over how to get the critters for the Critter Chic quest. Now, with the new 2.0 update came a new bestie quest with Karopi, where he gives you a glow buddy outfit, and it's amazing. And then he wants you to go ahead and craft one of these critter themed furniture. Now, in order to craft some of these, you're going to need a ridiculous amount of critters. I don't know how many critters this is. Okay, I've just added it up and it's 530 critters to craft the whole set. Oh my goodness me. Okay. That's amazing. But with this video, guys, what we're going to do, I'm going to tell you what you need for each item, and I'm going to tell you where to catch it, how to catch it, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks, because for some of them you do need to catch quite a lot of them. I'm going to give you some tips to make the process a little bit more bearable for you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So we need to craft the following: a chair, a sofa, a dining table, a standing lamp, wallpaper, flooring, bookshelf, an armchair, a critter mirror, a critter side table, a critter bed, a critter chest of drawers, a critter ottoman. So we're going to start off with the chair. Now the chair, you only need the following. You only need 10 frond hawks, which are available all times, and I will show you where to catch them. So for this one, travel to the Oasis mailbox and then just come down here a little bit. Here you go, here he is. Now there's one there, but there's also another one over here somewhere. They do like to blend in with the bushes a little bit, so just be on the lookout. And yeah, that's how you catch yourself a frond hawk. What I would recommend doing is catching the two, then going to a different location or going in and out of a building and then coming back around to catch the two again. I think it's only two. I could be wrong. There could be another one around here somewhere, but I've only found two. Anyway, let's go back to the crafting table. The next thing you can craft is something called the critter armchair, and it looks really cute. It's so cute. It's a little sun slime. So in order to craft this, you're going to need 20 sun slimes, 5 slug nauticas, and then 5 stony slugglers. The sun slimes are available morning, evening, and nighttime. The slug nauticas are available morning, evening, and nighttime as well. And then the stony slugglers are available at daytime. I'm going to show you when catching them and give you some tips. So for the sun slime, if you go near Choco Cat's tent, there's always one around here somewhere. And then the other one who I found is actually by Top Hat and Big Challenges, who is down here. It's normally, here it is. So you can just sort of, you can go to a different area, say Spooky Swamp, and then come back here and then catch the sun slimes, both of them, and then go back to Spooky Swamp and then come back, and they should keep spawning in. If they don't keep spawning in, you could also just wait like a minute or two and then some will eventually spawn for you. You could also go ahead and go catch other bugs in the meantime as well. So you could multitask like I've been doing. I catched the berry fly and I was catching the honey bandits roughly at the same time. I was teleporting to each area and then catching them over and over again. See, we got another sun slime. So that's how you get the sun slime. Let's move on to the slug nautica. Now, for the slug nautica, you're going to want to travel to Moon Island, and you're going to need your bubble wand, of course. So we're just going to go past the hole, and the slug nautica should be a little bit over here. Okay, so I changed it to nighttime, so let's go see if the slug nautica is actually there. Oh, they were blending in with all these other fish. There we go. And when you're using the bubble wand, you'll want to try and get them as quickly as possible after you've done the bubble. But now what you can do is you can teleport to a different area and then come back and then catch another slug nautica. but luckily you only need like 5 of these guys. Actually, I'm going to tell you where to catch the stony sluglet. Okay, so the stony sluglet is available in the crystal caves. Okay, so I've managed to find one. They were by this orange rock here. And here's the room they were in. I'm going to have to show you how I got in this room, which is going to be insane to do, but I will try my best. Okay, let's have a go. I also just found another one in this room as well. So let me just try and show you how I've got into these rooms in the first place. Right, okay, so if you start from the mines entrance, that is here, and then you go in here, and then you just keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh dear me, what am I like? What am I like? Okay, I believe, oh gosh. Is this way? Yeah, here's one of the rooms. So then you can actually go ahead and follow this path up here. And then here is a stony slugler for you. And I've also found them in the evening rather than the daytime. Because I found they weren't showing up during the daytime. So I did change the time of day. And I think there was one in this room as well, maybe? I think there was. They were by one of the orange rocks. I realise there's a lot of orange rocks. Oh! Okay, there's another one. Okay, so that's how you get your stony slugglers. You can get quite a few of them in a relatively short time. Just keep going in and out of the caves and you will get them. So hopefully this will help you. I realise that maybe this video might be a little bit long because of having to include all the locations and having to sort of show you where the stony slugler is in the new revamped crystal caves, you know? Okay, so moving on. Now we are moving on to the critter bed. Now in order to craft this, you are going to need 30 scarlet scuttlers. You're going to need 10 crustaceans. And then you're also going to need 10 castle crabs. Now let me go through the times with you for each one. We will start with the scarlet scuttler. Now the best place to teleport to catch a scarlet scuttler is the ghost tour ride, because that's the closest mailbox to the scarlet scuttler's location. And then you're going to want to go down to Doom Lagoon, and then you just sort of go around here. They can be on this rock. They can also be down here. I don't see them. They can also be right the way around here as well. No? Okay, so maybe I'll try changing the time of day to actually see if I can get one to spawn. Oh, wait. No, here's one. Now, usually I can get about 2 per go. So what I mean by that is you go around this way and then you go all the way around this way and then you just sort of do a loop, and you can normally get about 2. And then what I do, I travel to a different location and then I go back to the ghost tour ride and then try again. They're available daytime and evening. Now, for the crust oceans, you're going to want to head to the comedy club, because they are available at all times, and you will also need your bubble wand. So you can go to the comedy club, and then there's normally one round here, and then there's normally another one who's all the way over here. So just follow me and we'll get you your I forgot what it's called, crustacean. Nice. Okay, so here's where this one was. And then here is roughly where the first one was. So here and here, travel to a different location like Mount Hothead, and then travel back to the comedy club, catch another one, go over here, and keep doing that over and over again. You could also multitask and go to a different area to catch a different bug. Just change the time of day to suit the bug that needs it, because the crustacean is available at all times. The castle crabs are available dawn, daytime and evening. Dawn is also morning. they are on the sandy part around the seaside resort. I normally find them along this area here, mostly over here though. And what you can also do is just sort of reload the area and come back. Sometimes there's one around here as well. Moving on. If you want the critter double bed, you're going to need 25 feathers on top of having these guys as well. So you're going to want to have to craft the first critter bed, the single one, and then you give that bed up and give 25 feathers to Pom Pom in order to craft the double one. So then if you want to go ahead and get a single one, you're going to have to catch all these crabs all over again. Okay, so the critter bookshelf is next. Now, in order to craft this, you're going to need 2 frogs. You're going to need the erupt toad, and you're going to need the lily frog. So here's the erupt toad, and here's the lily frog. So let's start off with the erupt toad. Okay, let's go ahead and go catch ourselves an erupt toad. We're gonna go to the caldera? I still don't know. And now they're normally round here. They're quite fast, so I would go ahead and also bring Karopi with you. I'd bring Karopi with you anyway, because it will make your life a lot easier, and then possibly Pachacho also to make you go a little bit faster. Then what I like to do with the erupt toads is I like to go in and out of this building here, and then we sort of just go back, and then they can be anywhere here. Yeah. Oh, see, they are quite fast. But that's how you get the erupt toad. Let me just show you where I am. So they're normally along this path here. Don't go too fast, okay? Because if you do, they can sometimes end up spawning in the lava and then you can't get them. Ask me how I know. So don't go too fast. Just take it easy. Go a little bit fast, obviously, but don't go like, you know, like Sonic speed, you know. Let's move on to the lily frogs, who are also available this time. The erupt toad is available during dawn and nighttime, by the way, just in case I didn't say that. Now, for your lily frogs, they're going to be available dawn, daytime, and nighttime. So they're not available in the evening, unfortunately, but they are available at other times. Now, I do find with the lily frogs, they do blend in with their lily pads, which can be a little bit of a pain. So you're going to just want to travel to the nature preserve area, and here's one. Okay. Normally, I can get about 2 per go. So I go around like twice, and normally I can get like 2. And then I go in and I reload the area. I go to a different area, then come back. Here you go, here's another one. Now, sometimes if you've got like the star event, you can actually get a chest here. What I would do if you're at the point where you're not opening them anymore, I would actually go ahead and if you've got a chest here, open it, because sometimes the lily frogs can spawn here and they will be hiding in the chest if you don't get them. There's also another little area which you should be aware of, right? So this area here, the lily frogs can sort of fall in the water. So if you see a lily frog here, catch it straight away before it falls in the water and then you can't get it. They can also fall in the water here as well. So just be mindful of that and just keep going. So then what I would do after I've caught 2, I would go to a different area and then reload the nature preserve and go around again and just keep doing that over and over and over and over and over again, and eventually you will get 100. And again, they're available dawn, day, and nighttime. Okay folks, so next up is the critter dining table. Now you're going to need this critter, who I think it's I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm really sorry. But you're going to need 30 of the grubs. I'm just going to call them grubs. Then you need 5 of the grubbles. Then you need 5 of the tumblebugs, and they're all available at different times. So the grub is available at all times. Grubble is also available at all times. Then the tumblebug is available dawn, day, and evening. So I'm just going to show you their locations. And yeah, let's get started. Let's do the grub first. Okay, so what I would do, I would go ahead and travel to Mount Hothead's mailbox, the main one. And then I would jump down here, and they're normally around here somewhere. Nice. I have seen them in another place as well. I'll see if I can find them. Oh, wait, no. Oh wait, we got it. Okay, so I found one here. And then the other one was over here, and they're available at all times. Let's move on to the Grubble. The Grubble are available at all times, and here they are. Here's one. This one can be a little bit of a pain to grab because if you've got a chest, you will end up pressing the button to destroy the chest instead of actually catching the Grubble. But there are other places where you can catch the Grubble as well. You can catch one here. Oh, I didn't get that one. So it's a good idea to bring Karopi with you as well. I have seen one like around here as well sometimes. That's how you catch Grubble, and like I said, they're available at all times, and they tend to stick very close by to the ponds. Now, for your tumblebug, you go into what? Oh, you frightened me. You're going to want to go to Gemstone Town, and sometimes there can be one down here, like down here. Sometimes there can be one down here. I normally do have quite a bit of luck getting them here. You can get them dawn, day, and evening. Let's see what time I can get them at. I've also had some luck finding them here on the map as well, and the other location was here. So here and here I found them. They can also be... Got one! Okay, so here is where I found this one. So they're roughly around here. They are very fast, so do bring Karopi with you. What I would do is actually go ahead and try and catch your rockadoodlers at the same time, because you will need 25 rockadoodlers for a different thing. So what you could do is you could go around in a little circle, more or less, and you could check all the different spaces for a rockadoodler. Then if you're not getting any luck, you can rockadoodle and tumblebug, then teleport out, teleport back in, and then recheck everything. You can also go in and out of a building a few times to try and force things to appear and stuff, And again, they're available dawn, day, and evening. Now we're moving on to one of my favorites, which is the Critter Chest of Drawers. So, in order to craft this, you're going to need 25 lady beans. Okay, folks, so the lady bean I found... Okay, so the lady bean spawns at dawn and nighttime. So I'm just going to double check that. Yes. Okay, here is the lady bean, and she's here at dawn. Yay! And let me show you on the map where I am. So what I would do with the lady bean in particular is actually take advantage of a bunch of entrances here. I would catch one, I'd go in an entrance, and then I would go back out and then catch one. They're normally here, but sometimes they can be here as well. Just be careful you don't get stuck on these rocks when you're trying to catch them. Bring Karopi with you as well, because Karopi will slow them down. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to catch your lady beans nice and easy. Next up is the Critter Standing Lamp, and you are going to need an Orchid Glow Buddy. You're going to need 15 of them, and you're also going to need 15 Grassy Glow Buddies. I will show you where to get them and how I get them. So what I would do for these guys, because they're available at all times, is... Oh, I can see one over there actually. I would travel to the Ghost Tour ride, and then I would just sort of go around and just see if you can catch one of each. I normally find a purple one and a green one here. And then I will show you the other place. I also find a green one as well. It's normally a green one down here. Yeah. So they can be anywhere from here to like down here by the door, and then your Peckle. I mean the glow buddies who we caught originally weren't too far away from the Ghost Tour Ride mailbox as well. So they're available at all times. Ghost Tour Ride mailbox. You can keep going in and out of this puzzle room as well, and they'll keep popping up every now and again. But if you're not having any luck with going in and out of the buildings, you can also just go to a different area, reload this area. Okay, now then, for the Critter Ottoman, you are going to need a bunch of Woolocks. You're going to need 15 of them, and you get them on Icy Peak. So, they're available at dawn, and they're only available at dawn. So we're going to go to the top of Icy Peak, and normally I find one here, and they're really fast, so bring Karopi with you by all means. Then normally I can find another one, yeah, down here. And then what I would do, you can go in and out of a cave like this, and then go back, and then boom, there's another one waiting for you. So let me show you on the map quickly. So we found one here and then one here. I don't know if there's any more dotted around the map, but these are the two places I just keep using. So yeah, and they're only available at dawn. Okay, so make sure it is dawn, make sure it is this symbol. Okay, next up is the Critter Sofa. Now in order to craft this, you're going to need 35, yes 35, phantom flutterbys. Then you need 5 blue berry flies. Then you need 5 fume flies, or fume flies. Fume? I feel like it's fume. So you need 5, 5, and then 35. And we're going to start with the two that are available at all times, which is the blue berry fly and the fume fly. So the blue berry fly is normally around the resort gate area. So what you're going to want to do, I normally find they're here, or they also can be up here as well. They can also be, they can also be round here. So let me show you on the map. They can be here, 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 and sometimes they're here as well, and they could be here. So like all this area here, basically, you just got to keep checking. And when they're here, they do tend to hide. They blend in with the bushes, at least for me anyway, being visually impaired. So what I would do is bring Karopi with you to slow them down. So you've got more time to actually react to get them, because you do need 55 of them, and anything to make it easier, you know. But here's another one. Then what I would do is maybe leave the area, come back, and then just keep doing it over and over again until you get 55. And what I would do, because you need so many of them, I would actually go ahead and set it to a time where the blueberry fly is available and where the lily frog is available, so you can actually like catch a blueberry fly, then you can go to Spooky Swamp and catch a lily frog, then you can go back to Resort Gate and catch a blueberry fly, and just keep doing that over and over and over again. Okay, let's move on. Now the next one you're going to need is called the fume fly. They are available at all times. I'm just going to double check that, but I think they are. Yes, they're available at all times, and I normally find them, yeah, here you are, right on time. I normally find them here. Here it is on the map. They're normally like around here. They can also be on the bottom bit as well, so just this particular area here is the area to focus on, and they're available at all times. Okay, now we're going to move on to the phantom flutterby. So we're going to go to the Spooky Swamp, and these are available in the Spooky Swamp like mini plaza area here. So here it is. Then what you could do is actually just go ahead and go in and out of Karomi's potion hut. So let's just go in and then we go out, just to show you that this actually does work. So then you're going to go over here. I would also, for the phantom flutterby, set it to nighttime, because they do stand out a little bit more at nighttime because they're bright blue and they look kind of like a ghost, which is really cool. So they can be anywhere here, and they can also be this side. So these two sides you need to focus on, and they're normally towards the bottom, but they can go around a little circle. But yes, that's how you get the phantom flutterbys. Let's move on to the next item. Now the next item is called the Critter Mirror. Now in order to craft this, you're going to need 25 rockadoodlers. And rockadoodlers are found near Gemstone Town. So let's go ahead and go find ourselves some rockadoodlers. Now, rockadoodlers used to be a lot easier to catch, but they're not as easy as they used to be. So I found that they're available dawn and daytime. I found there can be one here, and sometimes there can be one like running up this path here. There can also be one that's like running along here. Then there can also be one that is up here, and there can also be one that runs along here as well, along with the tumblebug. That's why it's really handy to try and catch those two at the same time as each other. So here's a tumblebug. Look how fast they go. Oh! But rockadoodlers are available at dawn and daytime, but I'm not having any luck. Oh, oh! No, rockadoodler, no! Okay, so here's another place where they can be. And definitely bring Keroppi with you. What I would do is try catching the tumblebug and the rockadoodler at the same time. Just pick a time where they're both out at the same time, and then you can just go around, catch tumblebugs, catch the rockadoodlers, and you can just keep going around and doing that. What I would do is reload the area, come back. Another way you can do this is just actually going in and out of the buildings, like with the other bugs. So I will show you. Just go in this one, and then you can just go out, and then they will sort of spawn eventually. You know, they are a bit of a pain to catch. They used to be a lot easier, but now they're a little bit harder to catch. I find I have more luck with the tumblebugs rather than with the rockadoodlers. They can also be along here. Oh! Caught one! Yeah, so basically you're roughly looking at this sort of area, okay? And down here is all they can be down here. Let's move on to the next item. Now for the critter wallpaper, you are going to need 30 honey bandits, and you're going to need 50 blue berry flies. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what time the honey bandits are out. Okay, so for the honey bandits, they're out dawn, daytime and evening, and I will show you the best places to find them. What I like to do is travel to the resort docks and then just sort of jump up here, and then yeah, see, there's normally one along this area here. They can also be around this area here as well. And then let me show you where the other one is. So you go to the Cozy Islands mailbox, jump over here, or swim, jump, climb, whatever. And then there's normally one, oh! Maybe what? Okay, so there's normally one, zoom in as much as I can. Okay, so there's normally one here. It can also be over here, and it can also be over here as well. Blueberry fly, even though I have showed you, but I will show you again in case you want to do this particular item. So the blueberry flies are available anytime, actually. I was going to say anytime from, but they're available all times. So they're found around the resort gate area. They can be here. They can also be around here. They can also be here, but they tend to hide in the bushes. And they can also be up here as well. What I would do is sort of go to a different area, come back to this area, catch a blueberry fly, reload the area, and just keep doing that over and over again until you get your blueberry flies. Blueberry fly, so they can also be down here as well. Okay, interesting. So just this particular circle, this area that I'm circling, basically, for the blueberry fly. Okay, moving on. Our last item is called the critter flooring, and the critter you need is the tumblebug. That's what I'm trying to say. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me every day, you know? You'll need 10 of these little cuties, and they are found around Gemstone Town. They're available dawn, day, and evening. So, I normally have luck. I've already been through the tumblebugs briefly, but I will go. Ooh, oh gosh, I could have got that as well. So you see what I said earlier about having the rockadoodlers and tumblebugs in the same place? This is really handy, but you do need Keroppi in order to slow them down a little bit. So let me show you on the map. So you can get a tumblebug from here. You can also get a tumblebug around this bit here as well. Those are the only places I've seen them. I haven't really seen them anywhere else. So what I would do is just try and get tumblebugs and rockadoodlers at the same time, because they're both in similar locations and you can just sort of loop around a few times and then teleport in and out of the area, go in and out of a building if you want. Just see what works for you personally, really. So hopefully this guide has helped you. I thought maybe a dedicated guide would be better for this part of the new update. Originally wasn't going to do it, but then I was struggling with it, so I thought, oh, maybe I should make a guide. So this is the guide, you know. I can't wait to craft these items. I am going to craft them on stream though, because I want to craft them with you guys, you know, because they're going to be so cute to look at. Okay, I've been having some Moonstar. Hopefully this guide has helped you. If you need any more 2.1 update guides, sorry, not updates. We need more updates though. We need more updates. But if you need any 2.1 guides, I do have a bunch. I've got a guide on Fenico, I've got a guide on Wanwa, I've got a guide on Sora, I've got a guide on the orange floating sherbet crate, I've got a guide on Rexbo's location, the Everything's Fine quest. I've also got a quest walkthrough of the quest Everything is Fine to unlock Fenico. And I have got some other videos ready to go, but they're not quite ready to go yet, so yeah. Hopefully this guide helps you. I'm sorry this is a long video. I did try my best to condense it down, but it's still going to be really long. I'm really sorry. It's just there's a lot to do, you know. It's a lot. This is over 500 critters we're talking about, you know. But yes, I've been having some Moonstar. Hopefully you've enjoyed your trip to Planet Moonstar. You folks have been amazing, and yeah, ta-ta.